Do you think it's possible to love creation? In fact, here's a better question. Do you think it's possible for people to feel the love that you put into creating? At the core of my channel, this idea is definitely a main driver. The idea that I can love what I'm doing so much that people can feel it, that people want to cry when they hear it. Crying at a piece of art is not rare. Plenty of pieces of music and art have moved people over generations. But YouTube is a new medium in human history. For the first time, you can put out something and it can be received immediately, instantaneously. Not preserved in a museum that people have to visit. And not only that, but it's also co-creative. You can put something out and you can get a response. And that can build off of each other over time. We now have an artistic medium that humanity has never had before. And what do most people do with it? Use it to get views, use it to get money, use it to get validation. But if you just extrapolate that concept, then the level of hearts and minds you can move with this platform is unfathomable. And a lot of what I'm trying to chase with this channel is of that potential itself. To see what's possible if I could love what I'm doing so much that it moves people when they see it. That's why I've chosen YouTube at all as the medium of my life's passion. I've watched plenty of media in my life, and there's been a handful of media pieces that I've witnessed where you can feel the creator's intent bleeding out when the creators come together, and you can see it in the visuals, you can feel it in the story they're telling, in the music that's put into it. There's an intent with an almost explosive joy. That's what I want, man. I want to love what I'm doing so hard that it just bleeds through the screen. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm going to dedicate everything I have into trying to get it done somehow, some way on this platform. That's why I'm still going. That's why I'm still creating even now. I want to believe it's possible that I can make something so beautiful. It aches, you know? You see it and you want to well up in tears because you're just in awe that such a thing is possible. And just the fact that such an idea even is possible to me, and that this platform exists at the scale and the live interaction that it does. Humanity is really sitting on something profound, I think. And I can only trace the shape of it. I can't see it fully, but I know it's there. I know I'm aiming for it too, and I'm just going to take this channel one step at a time until I get there. You know, parents love their kids. In religion, God loves his creations. Maybe love and creation go hand in hand. Like something about creating something is inherently loving. You're putting out something from yourself. Call it sentimentality. I don't know. One thing I do know though is that nothing on my channel yet, except for a handful of music pieces that I made, has that kind of love in it yet. And I still don't know what I'm doing. I still don't know how to bring that love out of me. Maybe there's a broader spiritual transformation that needs to undergo within myself, outside of the channel, which influences how I create. No idea. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of people. Obviously, my friends and family around me, I love them to death. But just humanity as a whole, I feel like we see such awful things. And so if that same care I feel towards my family and friends cannot extend towards, you know, all of life in general, then I feel like maybe there's some spiritual development that I need to continue. But beyond my personal spiritual development, do I think that is related to creation? Well, not necessarily, no, but I am exploring whether or not there's a correlation there at all. And I think there could be. Just maybe. Alright, well, that's all my thoughts for now. And I'll see you boys in the next one.